controversial $1 billion high-rise project in Hollywood is under fire once again over concerns it's being built on several earthquake fault lines. The Hollywood Center proposal near the famous Capitol Records building replaces an earlier proposal dubbed Millennium Hollywood that was halted by a judge in 2015.
Now there are calls for city officials to stop processing Millennium's land use applications. KTLA's Casey Montoya in Hollywood with the story. Casey.
The group opposing this project here at Hollywood and Vine says that the proposed site is sitting on top of a fault line that could produce a magnitude 7 earthquake.
There are as many as 4 or 5 active earthquake faults crossing the project site.
Robert Silverstein is the attorney for a group of homeowners who have successfully stopped construction of a massive $1 billion project known as Hollywood Center. The mixed-use development slated to surround the Capitol Records building could create more than 1,000 apartments and over 30,000 square feet of retail space. But new documents from state geologists have surfaced, raising concerns about the project, which includes 2 skyscrapers, one 46 stories, the other 35 stories tall. This letter from the California Geological Survey to LA city planners states there's strong evidence that multiple earthquake faults run through the proposed site. Back in 2014, state scientists mapped out the Hollywood fault running through the area, capable of a magnitude 7 earthquake. Silverstein says it's not just a state report that's troubling. There's also one recently done by the U.S. Geological Survey.
In May, the United States Geological Survey, using the newest technology called guided wave studies, released its report showing 4 faults at the Millennium property.
New York-based firm Millennium Partners is behind the plan that would create Hollywood's tallest and largest development. They declined an on-camera interview but sent a statement saying a new geology and soil study was prepared for the draft environmental impact report earlier this year. The study was approved by the city's Department of Building and Safety and concluded there's no active faulting beneath the site, therefore it's safe to build. That finding contradicts both state and federal studies.
The main fault line, mapped both by the United States Geological Survey and the California Geological Survey, go directly through this 46-story skyscraper that they are crazily proposing.
The developer disputes the findings, saying it is clear that the data relied upon by the state is significantly inferior in quality to the data acquired from the extensive trenching done on our site and submitted to the city for its independent review. Although Millennium Partners did extensive trenching on site.
As the California Geological Survey said, Millennium's trench was worthless. It was too shallow, and it didn't go far enough south. Now we've got federal and state seismic studies that show that this project must be stopped now.
Now, Silverstein says former councilman Mitch Englander, who is now a convicted felon, and Jose Huizar, who's now facing federal charges, they were 2 of the 3 votes on the planning committee that approved this original project that they've been fighting 7 years ago. The attorney says that if council approves this, they will file a lawsuit once again. In Hollywood, I'm Casey Montoya. Back to you.